And back to our breaking news. You are looking at brand new video coming in overnight of crews working throughout the night, not wasting a second after the implosion of the old Commercial Street Bridge was delayed at the last minute last night. Now, that delay was all made in the name of safety.
And joining us live on the phone right now is Jason Zang, the executive for PennDOT's District 11, who is in charge of this project. Jason, good morning. Thanks for being with us. Walk us through the decision that was made last night to postpone.
Yeah, good morning. It wasn't really much of a decision other than we ran out of daylight. It's really as simple as that. Pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to get it done as quickly as we can. I think the engineers are, the engineers are making the schedule. There's people out there actually doing the work, and it was just taking a bit longer than they had anticipated, and we ran out of time. So we wanted to get it done yesterday. We were all hopeful. We were all there, ready to see the thing come down, and then we got the bad news late there, saying, you know what, we're just not going to be able to make it. And just, in the interest of safety, this is a major part of the project, the demolition of the bridge. This must go according to plan. It cannot go wrong. So, in an abundance of caution, we just decided to call it last night and try to get it done as soon as we can today.
So what does have to happen this morning? I mean, what is the updated timeline as to when we could actually see this come down?
Yeah, at this point right now that the sun is up, the crews should be going around all of the explosives, making sure everything is in place the way it needs to be, making sure all the wires are run, all those are wired together. So they're going to go over the entire bridge, just making sure everything is correctly wrapped. That was part of what was taking longer than they had anticipated last night. Was they're working off of those lifts, and everything gets wrapped. Every explosive it's triple wrapped. It gets wrapped with a layer of fabric, and then a layer of chain link fence, and then another layer of fabric, and that was just taking longer. They got to work around all the rebar sticking out of the deck, and there's only one Commercial Street Bridge in the whole wide world, and this is the one they're working on. So that it's not like we have better data on how long that might have taken. So they were just a little bit off, and again, everybody's really pushing so hard on the project, including myself. So it is what it is. I got investigative reporters calling me. I think they want to throw the scheduler in jail, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep on pressing forward here. We're going to get this done.
All right, Jason, when this thing comes down, how quickly will you be able to get through to the footing for the new bridge that is covered in dirt and everything else at the moment, and be able to clear that process out and know whether or not any damage was done to the foundations?
Yeah, it's a great question. If you've seen the way they've got those foundations covered, they're not going to get damaged. I'm pretty confident with that. But that's the next big question. We'll have that conversation. I think they were thinking a couple days. So again, that's something we'll talk about after the blast. Right now, the focus is to get the bridge down safely without any issues there, and then we'll talk about that. But we're thinking a couple days until they have that all cleaned off and ready to slide the bridge.
Yeah, and in fact, let's jump ahead a little bit to talk about sliding the bridge in. Once that process begins, it's anticipated it could happen within 24 hours, moving the bridge in?
You mean once we start moving the bridge?
Yeah,
David?
yes, exactly. Once that process starts.
Yeah, we've been thinking about 24 to 30 hours, right? Once we're actually got all the equipment running and on and ready to go. Yeah, they're thinking about 25 to 30 hours. Yep.
And are you thinking Sunday, Monday that could happen?
Potentially, yes. Hopefully. Yep.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing that.
Yep.
Jason Zang, the district executive for PennDOT for District 11. A lot on your shoulders riding with this. We appreciate you waking up and joining us this morning.
Yep. Thanks for having me. Appreciate the coverage.
Cross your fingers. We'll see you a little bit later on this morning, because they are going to have a post-implosion briefing.
Yeah, and in fact, let's talk about that. PennDOT will have that briefing in about 2 hours after the implosion. That's the timetable they're putting out right now. KDKA will bring you that briefing. It'll we will bring it to you live on CBS News Pittsburgh, which can be found at KDKA.com or on Paramount Plus. And KDKA is your place to watch that bridge implosion. Starting at 7 a.m. over on KDKA Plus, we will have live team coverage. John and I will be there, along with a team of reporters with multiple views of the bridge. And if you're heading to work, you can stream our coverage live on CBS News Pittsburgh, which can be found right on our homepage at KDKA.com. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Just search CBS Pittsburgh.